Hello and welcome. If you're gearing up for a demand planner interview, you're in the right place. Today, we'll dive into some key questions you might face and how you can handle them confidently. Let's start with our first question about tackling forecasting errors. Can you share an experience when you encountered a major forecasting mistake? How did you manage it? This question is designed to see how you handle challenges and learn from mistakes in your forecasting role. To nail this question, here are a few things to keep in mind. Begin by describing a specific instance where the error occurred. Discuss the impact it had on the business or project. Walk through the steps you took to analyze and correct the mistake. Mention any preventive measures you implemented afterward. Wrap up with what you learned and any positive outcomes. Let's look at an example of how you might answer this.
In my previous job, we underestimated demand for a popular seasonal product, causing stockouts. I quickly examined sales data and gathered customer feedback to pinpoint the error. I worked closely with the sales team to adjust inventory and coordinated with suppliers for faster shipments. Ultimately, we minimized lost sales and improved our forecasting process for future seasons.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for Demand Planner. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Tell me about a time you worked with cross-functional teams. How did you approach it? Employers ask this to understand your teamwork skills and how you collaborate with different departments. Here's how you can effectively prepare for this question. Identify the specific teams or departments involved. Explain the goal of your collaboration. Highlight your role and contributions. Discuss the outcome of your efforts. Mention any challenges you faced and how you overcame them. Here's a sample answer to guide you.
In my previous role, I worked with the marketing and sales teams to predict demand for a new product. I held regular meetings to align on market trends and analyze sales data to share insights. This collaboration helped optimize inventory levels, resulting in a 15% reduction in excess stock.
Can you talk about a project where you had to take the lead in demand planning? What was the result? This question aims to evaluate your leadership skills and ability to drive demand planning initiatives. To answer this question effectively, consider the following. Select a specific project where you took charge. Highlight your main responsibilities and actions. Discuss any challenges you faced and how you addressed them. Include measurable outcomes to show success. Conclude with what you learned and how it honed your planning skills. Let's see how you might frame your response.
In my last position, I led a project to roll out a new forecasting software. I coordinated with IT and sales teams to tailor the software to our needs, overcoming initial resistance by organizing training sessions. We saw a 15% improvement in demand forecast accuracy in the first quarter.
Imagine your forecast significantly differs from sales expectations. How would you handle it? This question tests your problem-solving skills and ability to resolve discrepancies collaboratively. When approaching this query, keep these points in mind. Pinpoint the reasons behind the discrepancy. Communicate openly with the sales team about your findings. Engage in a collaborative discussion to align on expectations. Provide supporting data to back up your forecast. Be receptive to feedback and ready to make adjustments. Consider this example. Answer.
I would start by analyzing the data to determine why our forecast differs from sales' expectations. Then, I'd arrange a meeting with the sales team to discuss my findings and present the data clearly. This way, we can work together to reconcile any differences.
You get a last-minute request for an urgent product delivery. How do you adjust your demand plan? This question assesses your ability to adapt quickly and manage unexpected changes in demand. To handle this question well, remember these tips. Immediately assess your current inventory levels. Contact suppliers to see if expedited orders are possible. Prioritize the urgent request in your demand forecasting. Adjust production schedules to meet the new demand. Update the demand plan to reflect these changes. Here's a sample response for you.
First, I would check our existing inventory to see if we can fulfill part of the urgent order. Then, I'd reach out to suppliers for faster delivery options. Finally, I'd adjust our demand forecast to prioritize the urgent request and shift production schedules as needed.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.